What's good, everybody? This is your boy Dracona coming to you live from Draconia's Domain, where I am streaming a little early with some Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the remake. Uh, Before all that, before we get to that, and what's up, Mercado? I see you there, buddy. Before we start, I just want to lash out on something just really quick. Something happened to me earlier today. Well, not to me, but to certain individuals that I know. And it got to the point that I'm so upset that part of me didn't even want to stream tonight. But after talking to certain individuals, I was able to calm them down. See, what had happened was, I'm not going to get into so many details, but the cosplay community, I had one of my friends that I'd known for years, an amazing cosplayer, amazing person, had brought her significant other, didn't know anything about cosplaying or whatnot, they went to PAX West, and it was her significant other's first time ever cosplaying. And mind you, there are people that can't afford costumes or make costumes, so they scrounge what they can to put something together to do something for somebody that they really care for, which is, I really highly respect that. However, there was a huge incident that happened at PAX West this year to my friend and to her significant other. I can't believe that still to this day, people are still getting ridiculed. Now, mind you, I understand cosplay community, people are gonna, pick on other people. It happens. But this one brought a bad taste in my mouth. That someone was ridiculed because they didn't know who they were cosplaying. They wanted a cosplay to be with their significant other. Did not know anything about the character, did not know how to portray the character or how the character looked and dressed. They just threw on something so it could relate to what the other person is cosplaying. They're doing a couples thing. And the audacity of the people at PAX West attacking my friend's significant other was downright atrocious. Inexcusable. It's like there are so many people that can't afford or have the talent to make costumes or props or cosplays, but just want to make the other person happy, and you're gonna ridicule them for that. That's what's wrong with the cosplay community. Now, understand there are ways that you can go about how you cosplay. There are certain things that you shouldn't do when cosplaying. That offends a lot of people. That's understandable, but you're coming to a person that had no experience in cosplay, that just dressed up, no makeup, no nothing, just put on the clothes, and you ridicule them for that. On top of that, what I've also heard is photographers denying people pictures because this doesn't fit into their profession. If a person is willing to pay for a picture, take their picture. They're not there to display or market it. They just want a picture because it's with their significant other. It's a couple's thing. People could bend over backwards. They want beautiful photos. They got ridiculed for that. They don't mind taking my friend's picture, but her significant other, they were just like, oh, well, we're not going to do that because it's not professionally done. Are you fucking kidding me? There is more that went on to the story, but I don't want to bring everything right here. But let's just say part of me did not want to do the stream because of these reasons, because of what I've had found out. And I had to talk for like 2 hours to her and her significant other on certain situations because, you know, you guys, these people, you people that ridicule other people that cosplays just for fun, just to do, you know, to make others happy or to do something that they like, you don't gotta criticize them. Now, what I would say is criticize the one that lies about their stuff. Like, oh yeah, I made my cosplay and everything. It took me 140 hours, and all of a sudden, they actually bought it off Amazon, or they bought it off Easy Cosplay. They bought their stuff. They didn't make it, but they lie about it. Yeah, criticize them because I do it because I get tired of people that lies like that. That's inexcusable. But if you come out saying, hey, look, I didn't have the time, I love the character, I just purchased this cosplay and I wanted to cosplay him so bad. Oh, cool. Bro, you look good in it. Yo, mad kudos to you. Just don't lie about it. Be upfront. Yeah, people like that is just sickening, you know? Like, seriously. I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up knowing that this is supposed to be a Metal Gear stream. It just really, as Peter Griffin would say, it really grinds my fucking gears. I don't condone it. It's just really sad. So, with that being said, please, I'm just saying this right now. I will be making a rant more on the situation, but right now I just want to die this down. But for everybody out there, please, cosplaying is meant to be fun. It's meant to be, you know, to represent what you love the most. You know, it doesn't give you the right to criticize other people. Unless they're lying and they're portraying and doing other BS, then yeah. And what I also don't condone is people using, you know, trying to cosplay a race that they're not supposed to be cosplaying, because that's kind of a big no-no. That's actually really frowned upon. But all I'm saying is, if you see somebody that's dressed up and, you know, they're portraying their characters, and so what if it doesn't look 100% legit, but they're not lying about it, and they're actually doing it for a significant other. Don't josh them on that. Praise them. Because we want that as a community. We want that as a cosplay community. We want to draw new people and help with them. Help them be themselves. Help them to get out. Not to be ridiculed like the way my friend's significant other was. It's just not cool. So, I'm going to go with the stream. I hope you take what I had said into consideration for everybody that's watching this. Just please, you know, be respectful. All right? That's all I gotta say. I will cover more of this sometime, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I just really want to digress this down. And yeah, it seems like I'm not going to PAX West anytime soon. I just can't believe that really happened. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna stream some Metal Gear, and we're gonna kick this stuff off the right way. Now, this was actually made. This is actually a remake to Resident Evil. Sorry, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This is called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. But yeah, I haven't touched the game. I've gotten it. I haven't played it because I promised myself. But before I start playing this game, I want to this prioritize smooth frame rate. Quality, performance. Let's go with quality. I want a nice quality. That's okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this was based off of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater from PlayStation 2. This is the remake of it. Supposedly they took out some stuff and they added some stuff. I wanted to play this during the weekend, but I just needed chillax. But I'm gonna play it today. You know. I decided to stream a little early because there are some other games that my friends and I want to play and get through. So yeah. And also, I am partnered by Dubby, which is an energy drink company, which they have the spectacular flavors. They have, one of my favorites, s'mores. They have the solo levelings. They had just got the official license of solo leveling to make a couple of theirs. They have this one thing called Blue Tropic. It's one of my favorites. They have fruit punch flavors. They have the Tiger Blood. You can definitely check them out. If you would like, save 10%. I will be putting my code right here in chat. You click that link. You go right into the storefront. Pick your flavors out. The only thing it will not cover official licensed product, such as solo leveling products. Anything that's solo leveling, the discount will not cover for it, but it'll cover for everything else. By all means, shop to your heart's content. And if you like those types of energy drink that gives you no jitters and no crashing, because sometimes you drink an energy drink and like a few hours you're like, yeah, let's go, and then all of a sudden you're just like, and you just crash out too tired. This doesn't make you do that, and that's why I really like it. So definitely give it a try. Click that link, and if you want, you can click the link down in the description down below in my About Me section. You'll have that link right there to your full access, and it's already embedded into my discount code, so you can save 10% off. Who wouldn't want to save a little money? Come on. But with that being said, let's get started with Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Wait, did that just say Snake versus Monkey? What the flip? We gotta try that out some other time. We definitely gotta try that out. I'm playing the MGS series for the first time. I like MGS 1, I like MGS 2, I like MGS 3, I like MGS 4, MGS Peace Walker, MGS 5. I like every MGS series. This one kind of dropped the ball for me. I'm just gonna go like that. Freely movable third-person camera. Move and fire. Alright, uses the overhead camera. Aiming is done in first person. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna play normal. Sorry. Old Snake, new tricks. Okay.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I can't wait to meet him at New York Comic Con this year. Oh, it's gonna be great. David Hayter.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the armor bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Just in case.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
He's coming like a wrecking ball.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking
I could just
Sokolov
skip
over
all
the Berlin
this,
Wall
but-
shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs
Hey, what's
from
up, Mert?
Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them
Deadpool
anyway.
popcorn
They had
in
no
your butt.
strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice.
You people will never learn.
President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes, he was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
Damn.
No,
Just the
according to our
intro's taking
intelligence,
so
he's
long.
in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
Oi.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
About time. That took forever.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk
Oh,
in the
that's
Soviet
cool.
mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Damn. I think there's gonna be people there. Bro, you lost your bag. You need to go back for that.
Oh, look, he's so handsome.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, so from here on out we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant, but what about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see.
General
I'll
Sweet
be-
Pants.
I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I liked snakes.
Heh.
I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the backpack.
hanging in
I
a tree.
lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then.
Heh.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to
Alright.
talk to me, use the send function.
I'll drop my
Okay,
medication.
Snake, go get your backpack.
Yeah, you better have put sandwiches in there for me. I'm looking pretty.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
I'm a ghost.
There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The
I'm a
military
hocus
and US
pocus.
government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely.
Real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic as well as recording your mission data.
She. Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're...
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording you. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets...
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first... She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's... Talk to me. Let me hear you.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hey,
You
come
don't need me
on.
anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I
Really?
already told you, Jack. I was
Things
on a
take
top
forever.
secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career
Get
soldier.
water.
Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a
My
soldier
pretzels.
is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a Snake, the Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me.
Huh.
Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings, but this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Finally.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, look, it's Raiden. Ah! That's funny. Now we're gonna go. Let's see, Tiger Stripe. I'm gonna go with Tree Bark. Okay. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I drowned. I thought it was just like a little brook. That's stupid. I thought it was a little brook. Oh, crap. I can totally see you. Can't cut him. Owie. Owie. Okay. Well, looks like that he ain't having it. Looks like I need a gun to take him out.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Okay.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Huh, okay.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Camouflage. What's up, Ando? Grab his drawers. Hey. Oh! Look at that. I killed the bird. Oh, sweet. I just plopped him. tree trunk. Take that, thank you. Oh.
Huh? What's that sound? I think I saw something. Huh? Who was that?
Are you still in the first part? I'm still in the first part. Oh shit.
Who's that?
Mama said. Headshot. Come on. Chewing a bush. I ain't got nothing else. Oh, there's a frog up there. Hey, buddy. Gotta get food.
What the?
Let me see. Where was those fruit? There it is. Okay. I was already over here. Alright, where do I gotta go now? Map. Yep. anything else? Let's run them pockets, big boy. Let's run them pockets. Yeah. Take that. Ooh, grenades. Bang bangs. Nice.
Huh? Who's that?
Ah, shit. Ah.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Right there?
Ah! Use him as a shield. Getting the hell out of here. Fuck that.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost the enemy. Enter high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh, I just saw him. Alright, come on. See if I can throw him off. Oh shit! Nah, screw it. Fuck. Got him that time. She got it.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Whoa!
Patrol
Oh,
here.
get your ass up!
Unable to determine the problem.
Come on, get your ass up!
Who's that?
Come up. Pick him up. Got some mushrooms. More mushrooms. Stocking up on food right now.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Oh. see. Ah. Come on, run, Snake! He's still alerted, that guy.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
All right. Rats in a cage. Come here. Ooh, snake. Tastes good. Ooh, got me some rat. Yummies. You want rat? Yeah. You know, you gotta get that protein. Ooh, more sneak. Get that snake.
What's that sound?
Gotta get that White Castle rat burgers. Yum. A little bit of ketchup, a little saffron, little onions. Very good.
There's nothing here. What's that?
Get. Oh my god, bro. Snake. I got a 12 gauge shotty. Sweet. Come on, get up, Snake. Run! Get off of the wall, bro!
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you listen to people when they're talking? Well, anyway, the reason...
Lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere.
Alright.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Huh.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control
After
of the
this, I might
motherland.
have to call it.
Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
JFK.
Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Okay.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Okay. First, we're gonna save.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
What the hell is he doing?
Freeze!
Oh man, that bites.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Ocelot, Josh Keaton,
Sokolov is ours.
the original
Get
voice
out of here.
actor.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Damn. Oh shit! He did him dirty. Ooh.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
Do I have to fight him? I forget.
Not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Why are you waiting for a good time?
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Toma! Toma! Huepa!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you
Young
alright?
Guns.
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Okay. I forgot, how do I make a call? Ba, 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 ba. How am I supposed to make a call?
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what
Funny.
the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Good, I killed a couple.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
Send
what
a
is
file.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay. Alright, everybody. I had saved it. I am going to call it here. If I get back onto streaming, I'll definitely be posting it. Or I'll just jump online and let everybody know. So just keep on the lookout. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. You guys are simply amazing. Also, if you like what you see, please hit that follow button. And subscribe onto my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading this video up on there. And definitely give a huge checkup on W Energy. I had linked the link down in the description down below. If you click that link, any of the purchases that you have gotten, you will receive 10% discount off of each item that you have just gotten. But also it does not go to any of the official products like the Solo Leveling brands. It is due to the fact that it is an official license to them. So with that being said, everybody, please take care, be safe, live free, game hard, or it's game over. And also, please be respectful to one another, even when in cosplays. Thank you.